I bought this abandoned GT40. This car's been abandoned for 20 years. It's a cav kit car from South Africa, and it has never been driven. As we go through this car, I'm sure things are gonna pop up, some unexpected things, but let's see if we can drive this around the parking lot today. This is gonna be a headache.
I hate you, you're so mean.
This car has never been registered before, and I didn't realize how difficult it was to register a kit car. Let's get out of here and let me explain more. All right. Well, I knew this was going to be difficult, but I didn't realize it was going to be this difficult. The lady inside of the DMV said that there's a realistic world where this can take anywhere from 6 to 12 months to get this car registered to drive on the road. These are the things I need. A statement of construction. They need to have a written document proving how the vehicle was built. I need to go through a VIN verification, a brake light certificate, a headlight certificate, and also a bar certification. Now, I went through bar cert with my Subaru, and that process alone took 1 year. But that doesn't mean we can't at least continue to build her in the meantime. And worst case scenario, we'll take her to the track. Well, if the DMV didn't already suck more than it already does, we have a big problem with the GT40 right now.
I just reached in the car, look at that.
This car...
Oh,
there's a couple already.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck? They're in the car.
The GT40 is infested with fleas.
Fucking fleas.
Sandy pulled his arm out early and there was 30 on his arm, not captured on video.
I didn't really notice it until I got out of the car. I'm like, what the fuck is it? Like, I feel all oh.
It's worse than we thought.
We're gonna have to flea bomb it.
Or set the car on fire.
It's not spiders.
Hey, I was just gonna say it's not spiders.
I mean, there is spiders in the car.
Stop. Let's not talk about the spiders.
We'll just bomb it. We're gonna get a tarp. We'll put a tarp over it. Open the windows. A couple bombs and let it sit for a couple hours.
I'm so glad I didn't bring Uni to work today. When I was in the car, I didn't get fleas. They must have like hatched just now or something. Cause I was sitting in it and I was steering it and pulling on the thing. I was doing the shifter and nothing.
I'm all itchy.
I'm itchy too. Sandy, do you remember when we picked up the car, Dean was saying that his outdoor Wildcat was using the seats as like a bed?
Oh, that's it.
So,
Where are the seats for it?
it's in the house.
Okay. You use them as seats to like watch TV
For my cats.
and cats.
Yeah, for my cats.
The seats are what were infected with fleas, and we put the seats inside of the car.
You said infected.
Yeah.
Infested.
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 That's what I meant to say. I would love to take a moment to thank today's sponsor, Factor. Are you too busy with summer plans to cook but want to make sure that you're eating well? Well, funny you should say, because with Factor, you get to skip the extra trip to the grocery store, the chopping, the prepping, and the cleaning up too, while still getting the flavor and nutritional quality you need. Factor makes meeting your nutrition goals easier than ever by delivering fresh, never frozen, dietitian-approved meals right to your doorstep. Their team of gourmet chefs create each meal using only ingredients with integrity to help you feel your best all day long. Simply choose your meals and enjoy fresh, flavor-packed meals ready in just 2 minutes, no prep, no mess. And their meals are updated weekly and include 34 plus meals and 45 plus add-on options. They offer keto, calorie smart, chef's choice, vegan, and veggie options, or my personal favorite, Protein Plus, which has 30 grams of protein or more per serving. Meal plans range from 6 to 18 meals per week, and you can add more or reduce the number depending on your specific needs. Plus, you can easily skip a week if you need to. What do I want to eat today? I have a beef poblano beef bowl, vegetarian tamale, creamy pesto pork chop, sun-dried tomato chicken, and tomato roasted vegetable risotto. That sounds really good too. I'm going with chicken today. This is without a doubt the easiest and fastest way to eat clean so I can focus on other more important things. So with that said, head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code Amelia50 to get 50% off your first box. Thank you, Factor, for sponsoring today's episode. Now, let's go back to the video. Prosecco Granada! Not only is are gonna kill every bug under that tarp. It's gonna kill every bug inside the shop.
2 hours later.
She's been bug bombed. She should be rid of all the fleas. We got these little flea traps set up in here. I haven't gotten any yet, but they will come.
Where's the license plate gonna go? That ain't enough room.
Don't worry about that later. In case you guys missed the last episode, go back and watch it because as we go through this car, I'm sure things are gonna pop up, some unexpected things. These tires are from 2006. And I know some of y'all watching are gonna hate hearing this. I hate hearing this as well, but that is almost 20 years ago. We're obviously not gonna be able to drive on the tires from 2006. They are expired. So fortunately, we kept the tires from the Daytona, and we're probably gonna end up changing the wheels anyways, but in case we don't, these should fit and we can run those. But I don't wanna order new tires until you know what wheels we're gonna go with, because we might go with a wider wheel and I don't wanna replace tires twice. We're gonna start with bleeding the brakes because we don't have a filter yet, but it is on the way. It's so trippy that you're turning right to loosen it. I really hope all the bugs are dead. It's kind of trippy to see this car because you take parts off because you would expect them to be worn, but these brake pads are brand freaking new. We'll probably end up sandpapering the rotor a little bit to clean it up, but wow. There's brand new everything on this car.
Technically, it's a brand new car.
Figured out another reason why this car wouldn't get stolen. There was nothing holding the steering wheel.
That's scary.
What's scary?
This, I'll show you. We towed the car like this, right?
Oh shit.
Look at the battery. It's almost touching.
Oh my god.
And not tightened down. That's so fucking scary. You're lucky you didn't lose this car in the trailer.
Oh my god. Wait, what was it like that originally? Did it tip over?
No, it doesn't fit. So
Holy shit.
I wonder if that was banging in the trailer and going snap, 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 snap.
It might have been.
It might have been. It's really scary.
We are so lucky this car did not burn to the ground. The old brake fluid in this car was so old and disgusting. Just look at that color. And not only that, I had it on my hands, I touched my phone, and immediately the paint started coming off on this case. Brake fluid's been changed, brakes are bled, battery's done and replaced. We have to now do the oil, we have drain plug, filter, then adjust the shifter, and then we're gonna drive her. So let's change the oil.
Great car.
We believe that there may be some gasoline mixed in the oil.
It smells a little gaseola.
Smells like it and also kind of looks like it if you guys see that little tint. Trans fluid topped, fresh engine oil, fresh brake fluid, new battery, tight wheels.
Nut and bolted.
And if it starts, which it probably will, so we hope.
Unless we screwed something up.
Yeah.
It ran before.
Yeah. Let's see if it drives. I'm gonna go for it.
Go for it.
I don't even know if it's in neutral. Oh, all right.
There.
Got oil pressure. With these ZF1 transmissions, first gear is actually where second gear is. So, first gear is right there. Okay, first. All right.
The trans works.
Trans work.
Clutch works.
Clutch works.
Brakes work.
I hope the brakes work. We'll find out. Let's drive this. I have never driven a car with a stiffer clutch in my life. My ankle is not strong enough for this. Oh, and I fear this. I feel the steering column twisting on my foot as it's on the clutch. It's like right there. That must be like the knuckle on it or something. Here we go. She's going. She's going. Oh my god. This is such an incredible feeling. Oh, my heart's melting. I don't know why, but this is so fucking cool, you guys. After 20 years of a car, never having been driven before, to be someone to drive a car after 20 years for the very first time. This is a special moment. cool.
Yeah, it's a cool car.
It drives in, it goes in every gear. So far, everything seems good. Good oil pressure. It smells like it may be running a little hot, but the temps show okay. But we don't know if they're working. But diggity dog! You know you love cars when you just have like a grin cheek to cheek just because you're driving something in a parking lot. This is the most fun I've ever had. 3 miles per hour. Now we just have to figure out the registration. Oh, no. I don't know. The yellow's growing on me. I can't get over how incredible this car looks. I'm so excited about it. I'm not going to compare this to the Daytona, although I know that's what some of you guys are curious about. I know you've driven a real GT40, so... or else you'd be like, would you like to drive it?
I'll wait till it's finished.
Sure.
So, I'm in no rush.
Then we'll do the real Ford versus Ferrari. We'll take them both to the track.
Oh, I'm driving that then.
Okay.
And you're gonna lose.
You're so confident for someone who shouldn't be.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm crazy. Okay.
So what you're trying to say is you're not afraid to rub paint.
The F words are given are 0.
That's why you drive an F-150.
Uh-huh.
In the meantime, I've been procrastinating way too long on doing an overhaul on this trailer. I mean, she was a used trailer. I bought her from Baker, and she's certainly seen a little bit of wear and tear, but one thing I've always wanted to do is update the interior. Listen, I love the old vintage looking yellow black floor, but I think I'm going for a little more of a modern look. And honestly, it's seen its wear anyways, and you can see the wood through, and I'd hate for water to get inside of here and rot the wood. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna rip up the entire flooring today, and instead, I bought a vinyl diamond cut flooring, as you can see. So it's not real diamond cut, it is a vinyl, but it's still gonna give us a little bit of traction with these little ribs there. So this should at least give us a start to the overhaul process. Also, we're gonna wanna finally replace this wood that we've been using. Oh, you guys, look at everything that is under the diamond cut sheet metal. Look at this. Some bunch of oil rotten underneath here. Alright, we got the neighbors helping us today. New plan, we're ripping the top layer of the wood off because this adhesive is not removing.
I don't know, it's gonna take all day.
The neighbors have been so helpful. They helped us rip up the entire flooring, and we also think the wood might have been a little too rotten up here. I think it was probably when Sean stepped on it and his foot went through the floor, but I don't know. Who's to say? So we ended up just cutting this piece out. We already have a piece to replace it with, and then we should be good to start laying down the flooring. Is not going to fall through the floor now. Look how much better that looks! Because we have to glue the vinyl, we're gonna do that tomorrow. Instead, we're gonna finish here. I think this is a great end. I think this is a great finish to the day, but I gotta pull the GT40 back in, and I got some updates. Let me fill you in. Oh my gosh, what a success. But it's so bittersweet. I love this car, as I do almost every car, but the lady at the DMV said 6 to 12 months. I called some friends and they seem to think maybe about 4 months, 6 tops is a little more realistic. My mind thinks I can probably get this registered and done in hopefully 2 months, so that's what I'm gonna push for. The car is dialed, it's a factory car, so hopefully doing the inspections and the certificates and all that is a super easy process. I'll keep you guys posted. If you have any advice, I'd love to hear it. Believe it or not, the CEO of Cav emailed me too, being so supportive, saying if I needed anything, any help, any guidance, whatever it may be on this build, that he's there to support in any way that he can. So I thought that was so awesome. I love how excited you guys are about this build. The registration issue is definitely a speed bump, but this isn't a low car, so we don't need to go over it slowly.